Morning crept into Las Vegas with a kind of cruel normalcy. The city didn't pause for broken hearts. It never had. While the Strip still flashed its endless promise of fortune and fun, Ava Sinclair sat on the edge of her bed, her phone heavy in her hand. She had barely slept. Every time she closed her eyes, she saw them. Ethan and that woman, smiling under the same soft light that used to belong to her. The images replayed in her mind like a movie she couldn't turn off. By sunrise, the numbness had begun to wear off, and in its place came something sharper: anger, not loud, fiery anger, but the kind that simmers quietly beneath your ribs. Ava had always been the calm one, the understanding one. But this time, she needed answers. She called him once. No response. Then again. Still nothing. By the third call, he picked up. His voice was casual, almost detached. "Hey, Ava." Her heart squeezed. That same voice had told her "I love you 100 times. "Hey," she managed, her throat dry. "Can we talk? It's important." There was a pause. "Sure. Come by tonight." He hung up before she could say anything else. The day dragged. Ava couldn't focus on work, couldn't eat. She stared out her apartment window, watching people below hurry through their lives as if nothing could ever fall apart. By the time she arrived at Ethan's place that evening, the sun was slipping behind the city skyline, painting everything in gold and shadow. Ethan opened the door, looking freshly showered and unbothered, wearing the same cologne she had once bought him for his birthday. "Hey," he said simply. Ava stepped inside. The air smelled faintly of perfume, not hers. That hurt more than she wanted to admit. "I saw you yesterday," she said quietly. Her hands trembled slightly, but she kept her voice steady. He froze for a second, his jaw tightening. "What do you mean?" "Don't do that, Ethan." Her eyes glistened. "I saw you." With her for a moment, silence filled the space between them. He looked away, running a hand through his hair, and sighed. "Ava, listen." "No." Her voice cracked. "Just tell me the truth." "How long?" He hesitated. "About a year." The words hit like glass shattering inside her. "A year," she whispered. "You've been with her for a year?" He didn't meet her eyes. "It wasn't supposed to happen." Ava laughed softly, but there was no humor in it. "You think that makes it better? After 7 years, Ethan, 7 years, and you didn't mean for it to happen." He sighed again, like she was making things difficult. "Ava, I didn't know how to tell you. You're great. Okay. You're sweet, loyal, but what?" Her voice broke. "What, Ethan?" He looked up at her then, his tone calm, almost indifferent. "You're not my type." For a second, she thought she'd misheard him. "I'm not your type." He nodded slowly. "I guess I just got comfortable. You were always there. But we're different. I should have ended things sooner. I know. I just didn't want to hurt you." Ava stared at him, her entire world tilting. "You didn't want to hurt me," she repeated softly. "You've been lying to me for a year, and you think that's mercy." Ethan's eyes darted to the floor. "I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to go this far." Ava felt something inside her fracture. Not just her heart, but her trust in everything they had built. She had given him her time, her faith, her quiet devotion. And to him, she had just been a placeholder. She wanted to scream, but instead, she did something unexpected. She went quiet. When she finally spoke, her voice was steady, almost calm. "You know what hurts the most? It's not that you cheated. It's that I believed you loved me. I believed we were building something real." Ethan opened his mouth to speak, but she shook her head. "No, don't. You've said enough." She turned toward the door. Her legs felt heavy, like each step was carrying the weight of 7 years. When she reached the doorway, she paused and looked back one last time. "You'll realize one day," she said softly, "what it means to have someone love you the way I did. And by then, it'll be too late." And then she left. That night, Ava sat alone on her balcony, staring out at the glowing sprawl of Las Vegas. She felt hollow. No, like the city lights had drained all the color out of her. The pain was deep, but beneath it, something else was stirring. Something that felt like clarity. Maybe, she thought, this was what truth looked like. Raw and merciless, but freeing in its own way. For the first time in 7 years, she wasn't defined by Ethan. She was simply Ava, and though she didn't yet know who that was, she was finally ready to find out.